Well, hello, hello, hello. Much love to you all. May God bless you all. Hit that like button, share this out. We're going to talk about a quick few things here. So, guys, AI is continuing to be in the news and grow. I mean, just as many people have warned, including this ministry that at the end of last year said AI was really going to take over this year. Well, they're saying by next year, Medicare will start using AI to help make coverage decisions, whether you can be accepted or not accepted, and we already see people are having a hard time with increased, lights, water, gas bills, mortgage bills, rent bills, gasoline itself for your vehicles, food prices, let alone people can't afford their medication. And I mean, we're talking things people really need, like people that have asthma. I mean, it's like the only way they can breathe. And I know a lot of people are like, they're against medicine and stuff. And I am for one too, but there is some things like people that are on asthma, breathing machines. You still have to show some compassion to people like this, and have care for people like this. That AI, what is it going to determine whether a person is able to have Medicare or not? And this could even potentially affect us, as my wife is, on these things, and I can't afford her doctor bills. I can't afford her medication and procedure that might be coming up if AI said, "Hey, you can't have health coverage." So it's we already see AI is making impacts on the workforce, education, healthcare, and beyond. And now it's even coming up to we're going to determine if people are eligible enough to even have health coverage, which is ridiculous. I've been talking about this for quite some time, and if you really pay attention, it doesn't shock me that people are starting to see the alarming rate of smartphones are destroying individuals' minds. It's became an addiction. It's became people trapped by their own devices, prisoners by their own devices. And it's really why, like in a sermon we did not long back, that the average brain capacity is only 8 second attention span anymore. And that's because of things like TikTok and Instagram, where you're watching 8, 10 second clips, and it's got people to like, you know, um, but this generation in particular, I'm not saying everybody, there's other generations that are in it, but this generation in particular doesn't know what to do without technology. They are, for instance, like me and my son, we went to a flea market yesterday. He wanted to spend some of his money that he's earned from cutting grass to buy old NASCARs to drive him around and race. And all day yesterday and today, he's still playing with these toys. And, people gave him discounts on them because nobody buys toys anymore. And other neighbors the day before was like, we love seeing your kids are outside playing because there's other kids in this neighborhood. They don't go outside, guys. And, granted, he's not out today. It's been really hot, and, he's just really enjoying playing with his toys right now. And that's great. But you look at these people on technology now, like me and my wife had a date night a few weeks back, and, sitting there, and we didn't have our phones, looking at them. I was sitting there being alone and just watching old, young. Everyone was on, and it's funny because the restaurant has like 30 televisions around. Nobody's watching these; they're all on their phones, and there was no communication between anybody. Me and my wife were just talking, and nobody else is talking, guys. This would be what you call Pompeii. I remember the ancient volcano that really wiped out a town. There's a wildfire that's going on over there, and there's a couple different conflicting reports that it could be arson, could just been because of the heat wave itself that has been going on and lack of rain. Either way, um, we are playing a part for biblical end times of destroying our own environment and destroying everything we have. But it's up to about 500 acres has burned. They've closed the park down for the time being until they can get this under control. If you guys have been missing these YouTube shorts, go check them out. I know this one tend to reach a lot, but all these were people that were subscribed, but this one didn't reach really anyone that was subscribed. So if you can go in there and please hit the like button. Guys, if you missed yesterday's sermon, it was the conclusion of Matthew 24. This would have been one of the Matthew 24s. This one, the reapers, events preceding, and I do believe that was it. I do believe it was just those four. That was Matthew 24 as we went through that time frame there. But go check it out. Looking forward to whatever the Lord gives me next week to put up as a message for people. Planning on doing prayer hour on Tuesday, Bible study on Pastor Hank podcast, be street preaching on Thursday. If I can be real with you guys, I'm feeling a little ran down today. It's like one step forward, two steps back as of late between health issues and just so much going on. But we're going to keep pressing forward. We're going to keep doing what we do, and that is to glorify the name of the Lord Jesus Christ together. So may God bless you all until we meet again. Lord willing, we fight from victory, not from defeat. That's thanks to King Jesus.